What is up, guys? Coach Kyle. It is Monday night, and I just got done having a little conversation with one of our members. Really good conversation about paying the price of success. And maybe you've heard this before. Success isn't earned for what you did yesterday. You have to pay that rent money every single day, okay? Every single day, you have to take specific actions that are going to allow you to be successful that day. And so often, for whatever reason, people get away from taking control of their health and fitness, their lifestyle habits, and it adds up. I can attest that in my own life. I studied music for 10 years, and in that time, I stopped. I actually didn't work out. I didn't take care of my body. I didn't take care of simple things like hydration or sleep. And I, at one point, looked in the mirror and, as a 21-year-old male, was very depressed, and I was sick, and I didn't feel good. And that's when I really realized that I have to take care of myself, that I didn't know maybe where I was going to be in a week or in a month or even in a year, but I could see the trend of where I was going to be in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. And so I had to take action. And as some of you know, maybe as we sat down and done a goal meeting, that's when I decided to kind of go the other direction. That's when I started to get into fitness because I wanted my health back. I didn't want to be looking at an activity at some point and know I can't do this because I'm not healthy or fit enough to do it. I wanted to be able to go climbing. I wanted to be able to go, there's mosquitoes out here. I have to be on my porch. Sorry. My son's sleeping, so I'm waving at mosquitoes. But I wanted to be able to do things with my life, and I couldn't. And it pissed me off. I was like, how is this happening? I'm so young. And so I got into fitness, and of course CrossFit opened my eyes to so many things. It gave me the ability to start to work and train and be hard, and a community of people who were much fitter than I welcomed me in with open arms and said, right, like the only thing, just like much we've tried to do at Farmland, the only thing that you need to do to be part of us is show up and work hard. And I knew I could do that. So I started showing up and I started working hard. And within about, I'd say about 6 months, I started, right away in those first 6 months, I had really good results. I started, losing some fat. I started getting my energy back. I started getting my confidence up. I was kind of feeling good. And then at about 6 months, I started having some bumps in the road. I started first with my wrists, my joints started hurting. My knees started hurting. I developed it wasn't like a cyst, but this weird thing on my elbow. And then I had some pain in my back, and I all of a sudden was like, what is going on? And I realized that the program wasn't the problem. CrossFit, doing functional movements, learning how to sit down and stand up and pick things up and put them down and put them overhead, that's not the problem. Our bodies are designed to do that. The truth is that I had neglected my body. I had neglected my health. I had neglected paying the rent of success every single day for years. And so as I got into a program, a real program that was built on full body movements, that was built on a foundation of true health, it started bringing up these issues that had laid dormant. And so it wasn't really the program, it was really just my lack of attentiveness to my own health and fitness for so long. And so it was actually one of the best things that could have ever happened. It gave me an opportunity now to start addressing these things. I had to kind of take a little, maybe like 3 pegs down from my fitness training, and I had to go to a chiropractor. I had never been to a chiropractor in my entire life. I came to find out at my first chiropractor appointment that my hip it's supposed to like glide. It's supposed to make like this figure 8 pattern. It was stuck open. I had been squatting on a hip that actually didn't move normally for 2 years. And he adjusted it, and I walked out of there feeling like I had never walked before. It was amazing. I felt so good. That was my first chiropractor appointment. I went every single week for 4 years after that. I realized that, I never did any flexibility training. I realized that I would just hit really hard workouts and ask my body and demand my body to lift heavy weights all the time, and I wouldn't give it any sort of recovery ability. I wouldn't do any flexibility training to let it have some downtime and recover. And so I had to learn all these lessons. It took me years to understand that part of the process is uncovering some of the things that we've neglected. And these are different things for different people. Sometimes people neglect their mental health, right? They don't nurture their input. They don't read. They don't spend time decluttering or slowing down each week, and they get all this anxiety and stress over it. Some people they neglect their nutrition, and they end up creating clogged arteries, and then they come into a CrossFit workout and they have a heart attack, right? It's like we neglect these things, and then once we start training, we start to think, oh, this program, I shouldn't do this program, when actually the program giving you the ability to see these issues is the exact reason you need to continue doing the program. Because who knows what you've buried? How many issues have you not exposed because of the lack of effort we've put in for however long we've been away from our health and fitness practice? And this is why health and fitness is not, this is not something that can really be done in a day. It can't be done in a week. It's not going to be done, and I'm sorry to say it, in 6 weeks. Now, you can learn how to do things for the long term in 6 weeks. You can achieve specific goals in 6 weeks. But in terms of finishing, there's no finish line. And what I'm hoping to do, guys, is inspire you. In fact, if this is resonating with you, I want to give me a comment. Just tap those hearts. Just hit them. I want to see some. Come on, hit those hearts, you guys. If you have uncovered any issues in your life, in your health, your fitness, and your nutrition, and you feel like you're failing, these mosquitoes are ridiculous. If you feel like you're failing, that's actually you winning. Your ability to start to see what's not right now is where you can focus. Thank you, Carrie, my girl. Thank you, Benke, my man. All right? You're not broken. You're not screwing up. You're doing everything you need to do and then some. You just might have to change your focus. Just like I had to go to the chiropractor, just like I had to start doing flexibility training, just like I had to start focusing on slowing down and decluttering, your body and your lifestyle is going to start giving you clues as to what you are going to specifically need. And if you pay attention to those clues, that will actually get you better faster, okay? And if you need help sorting that out, I've got your back. I'm here for you, okay? Let me know what I can do to help. Because in the end of the day, at the end of every day, you need to pay the rent of success, okay? If you like this video, guys, tag someone in the group that needs to see it. I appreciate my member who's reaching out to me and asking me these questions. That's what I'm here for. I hope you guys have awesome success tomorrow, and I'll see you guys soon. All right? Bye.